So my wife wanted me to make a garden bed box, so I bought the stuff today. We were gonna go with a cedar, but this is the first attempt at it, so I didn't really want to spend 4 times the amount of money. So I got some quality pine board. It's not gonna last as long, it's gonna rot, but what we did is I bought a propane torch. So I'm gonna torch this bad boy up to try to preserve the wood a little bit longer, and then I don't have to worry about staining or anything like that, because I think she's gonna want to grow vegetables in the garden box. So all together you have I bought 6 pieces of pine board, and then some deck screws, number 9s, 2 inches in length, and then I bought some 2x2 board for the inside to give it a little more stability and something I can connect to. So all in about $45 in materials, and we'll tell you how these things are going to look when they're all said and done. All right, so next step is I connected these base pieces here. I used 2 on the back and then 4 on, actually 2 on the inside on each one, and then 4 on the outside. So these are all ready to go. Now I can attach my boards to the other side, but you can take a look there. All right, let's get attaching. All right, next step is I attached the 2 pieces. Basically tried to get in between the screws. I might add some more screws after, depending on the stability. You're looking at it's halfway done. All right, well, the frame is done. So we're gonna put it on the ground, see where it's gonna go, and then I'm gonna take one of those propane torches and I'm gonna get my roofing torch and I'm going to burn the hell out of this thing. All right, so here's the torch. I got this at Harbor Freight, first trip to Harbor Freight ever. And we're gonna connect it to that thing, that propane tank there, and we're gonna burn it. So let's try to preserve this pine for as long as we possibly can. Now I gotta burn it. So process of burning so far. Gotta finish it up, but we're gonna let it cool down a little bit. We're just gonna rotate this out. It is smoking. Look at that. Ooh-wee. All right. Well, it's not perfect, but gotta do that side a little bit. But it definitely will last a little bit longer now that it's sealed with the burn. So let's see how it turns out. All right, so I think we're all done. Just gonna let it cool down. You rub it with a wet rag, and then put some landscaping fabric on the bottom. And then I think we're good to go. So one quick little thing I had to do is I added another middle support beam just to give it a little more stability. Figure when this thing gets filled up with dirt, it's gonna need it. So added that. I'm gonna probably a necessary part of this, but we added some landscaping fabric just to try to prevent anything, the weeds from popping through. Not 100% necessary, but I figure we had some laying around, may as well buy no product.